want to touch upon a quarter century in the same more or less corporate world or corporation.
Yeah.
What has that been like? You know, we live in an age where that's much more a rarity than it used to be generationally. And being female, I want your perspective and take on that for a young female viewer or just anyone in general watching this.
Sure.
What it's like to have that longevity in one place and watch its evolution and et cetera.
Sure. So first of all, I don't feel like I'm that old. So when you say quarter of a century, like
Well,
that really kind of...
I could say 25 years
no,
if it makes you feel better.
It is. No, the reality is it is. So I don't think like that, first off. So
Sure.
I think that helps because I wouldn't have, I don't know if I would have said that when I started, right?
Sure.
If you rewind back to 26 years ago, it wasn't necessarily a thing in my mind that I was going to stay with one company. What I would say is it is the company, and I believe in the purpose of G Appliances. I believe in what we do because having a chance to build something that every family in the United States uses and to make their lives a little bit better. I do feel a purpose and a meaning behind the work that I do. So that definitely I think is important, to keep someone in a certain place. But I didn't necessarily start off thinking that's the way it was going to be. I think as long as I continue to have a challenge and I continue to be able to learn, I continue to have opportunities to move and to grow, then it's really not about the years that you spend or the time that you spend. It's about continuing to develop yourself, in a career. And for me, that's what was important. A career to me is not, it's not a job. It's not going in day to day to do the same thing over and over and get a paycheck out of it. It is about, I have to support my family and I have to have a means for that, but it's about making a difference and being able to grow personally, spiritually, mentally, and being able to give back. And I feel that that's what I get out of my career. So you know what? If I can stay another 30 to 40 years and get that same thing out of it, then I'm going to do it.
Then we're into half a century territory.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
saying.
See, you keep bringing that up.
That would be 50 years.
Yes. So, but hopefully, right? Hopefully, I will have the means and the ability to continue to do that. And so it's almost like time, though, I would say, is irrelevant. And the advice that I would give to young people is the same advice my dad gave me, right? If you love what you're doing, then it's really not work, right? And it's not a job. It's something that you get up every morning, and it's a meaning.
It's my thing.
It's your personal thing,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
it really does make a difference. I tell people at work all the time, I said, family is a lot bigger than just the traditional definition that you might see in the Webster dictionary. I certainly do put a lot of meaning in my family, and my personal family means a lot. I spend almost more time, especially when I was plant manager, by the way, but more time with my work family than sometimes I do with my personal family. And where I spend my time matters. And if I'm going to put that kind of time and effort, then it's going to be meaningful.
Well,
and there must be
Took a lot of
purpose
time
to
for
it.
here.
So, and
Excuse me.
Yes, and hopefully this is meaningful.
It is very much.
Right, for other folks. But yeah, so I think that's, I would say don't worry so much about the time. Worry about the moment that you're in, and are you getting out of the work that you're putting in, the time you're putting into it, what you need in this moment in your life. And if the answer is yes, then keep going. Keep doing it.